First up, after losing his seat in Kolathur and resigning from his post as the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, M.K. Stalin arrived in the constituency from where he contested, arrived in Kolathur with the polls. This is where he had contested from and was greeted by his supporters. Mind you, M.K. Stalin lost the poll battle to TVK's V.S. Babu. Many are saying this might just be the final coffin in the DMK. And DMK President M.K. Stalin has also resigned as the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu. A communication in this very regard was sent to the Tamil Nadu Governor Rajendra, Vishwanath, Arlekar. Governor Arlekar has accepted the resignation of M.K. Stalin as well as that of his Council of Ministers. My colleague Thoya Jakshi joins us on the broadcast here. Thoya, what a big day. And you know, M.K. Stalin's shock defeat, whether it's put a nail in the DMK's coffin or not, I think time will tell. But V.S. Babu is the person who essentially beat him. Yet a grand reception for M.K. Stalin in Kolathur as he goes back to the constituency.
Well, of course, Kabir, today is a big day for the state of Tamil Nadu. As you can see, the visuals that's coming in where the DMK president, M.K. Stalin, who is holding a roadshow in the Kolathur constituency from where he's been contesting for the last 4 terms. And, this time he was being defeated by the TVK candidate V.S. Babu with almost a margin of 8,000 votes, Kabir. And also today there was a crucial meeting which was held at the DMK's headquarters with all the DMK-led alliance partners where VCK, MDMK, CPI, CPM leaders were all held a meeting with the DMK president M.K. Stalin. And right after that, M.K. Stalin, who resigned from the post of chief minister, and the governor of Tamil Nadu has already accepted the resignation letter. You can also see that where M.K. Stalin, who is holding a roadshow right in Kolathur as of now, where Shekhar Babu, who contested from the Harbour constituency and who has won in that constituency as an MLA, who he is also taking part with M.K. Stalin in the roadshow. Yeah, this is a courtesy roadshow, and it is a farewell for M.K. Stalin, and he is also, greeting the people there. You can see in the visuals very clearly, and most of the people there are really feeling very emotional as M.K. Stalin steps down from the chief minister position, as well as where he has lost in the 2026 assembly polls from the Kolathur constituency.
You know, Thoya, I am not too sure whether people are feeling emotional or not, because a vote share of 32% in the constituency, a defeat by more than a margin of 8,000 votes. And, it was a triangular contest because V.S. Babu essentially pipped the AIADMK's candidate, Saidai Durrasamy, by about 2,700 votes. So it could be anybody in Kolathur. And Kolathur seems to be an important seat. Is this really a farewell, or is this the DMK chief trying to, dispel fears, trying to, dispel those myths that the DMK is done and dusted once and for all?
Well, this is an important constituency for M.K. Stalin. He's been, like I previously mentioned, he has contested as an MLA. He was sitting MLA for the last 4 terms. And this time he was very confident enough that he would bounce back to power in Kolathur constituency as an MLA, as well as he would continue as the chief minister for the second consecutive year. That's the confidence that the DMK had, where M.K. Stalin, who had announced saying that they would win more than 200 seats in this assembly elections. And M.K. Stalin also stated that this 2.0, the Dravidian model, would come into force once the DMK is comes back to power. But now I feel the era is ended, the Kabir, where this 2.0 Dravidian model era has ended, and the new revolutionary has started for the Tamil Nadu with the TVK's first debut with the 108 seats, Kabir.
You know, Thoya, it's been about 35 years since the DMK was in power in Kolathur and Thousand Lights as well. This is essentially the stronghold of MK Stalin, the bastion and the fiefdom that he enjoyed in this particular constituency. What were some of the main issues of, let's say, Kolathur? Or did they, again, went out and voted on a whimsical, idea of not a cadre-based, chief ministerial candidate, but a character-based vijay, that came to light. So, could you throw some light on that? What were some of the main issues of Kolathur, even as we're looking at since 1989, this has been a strong bastion for the DMK?
Well, the Dravidian parties have been ruling the Tamil Nadu for over 5 decades, and whether that is AIADMK or the DMK. But the DMK had a very strong hold in the Chennai, particularly in the constituencies in Chennai. DMK had a very strong hold. For example, I can mention few, constituencies. That is, for example, the Kolathur constituency, the Triplicane constituency, Tapoff and Triplicane constituency, Thousand Lights, T Nagar. These are few important constituencies in for DMK, which has been which has been in power for more than 5 decades. But here, what happened is the TVK's candidates, like it's very clearly mentioned that when Vijay was announcing his candidates, he made it very clear that he won't be able to
Yeah.
contest in all the seats. But the people have to accept that Vijay is contesting from all the seats, and the people have to come out.
I
and
think that's
vote
been
for
the phenomenon.
Vijay.
That's been the phenomenon. And now people are questioning whether Vijay is going to be able to govern the state for the next 5 years. I think it's still early doors. But many thanks, Toya, for bringing us up to speed as MK Stalin revisits Kolathur after that blistering defeat by TVK's VS Babu by a margin of 9,000 votes. A DMK stronghold for the last 35 years now with the TVK.